faculty who are taking up these courses, Dr. Dinesh, Dr. Noor, and Dr. Deepak, other colleagues, Dr. Sandeep is there. They would be undertaking this course, so there will be a lot of learning. You say 5 days is not enough to impart all the skill, the bucket of skill in you, but this will really motivate you to take up the further encouragements and motivation for adopting these technologies in your MSMEs. So with those words, I thank you all, especially Professor A.M. Bhatt Sahab, Professor Harman, Professor Nazir, Senior Professors of Mechanical Engineering Department, who have really contributed a lot to the development of the Institute. Thank you very much for coming, sir. And Dr. Ali Mohammed Bhatt, we have worked under him. I would just say you one thing about him. The decision making, I'm from industrial engineering, I teach decision making, but I have seen him making such decisions which no director and no principal would have made. So big hand for him, please. So thank you very much, sir. We are really honored with your presence today. Professor, I hand over it to Dinesh back. Thank you so much. Enjoy this course, enjoy this workshop. Wish you all the best.
I was very fortunate in my life that I had acquaintance with great teachers, with great people. I am going to touch small 2 points just to fire your minds so that you can further think of. I leave an assignment for you to think further. India was claiming too much that we are in space, we are there, we are here, we are here. I was talking to my professor Venkateshan and Professor C.S. Upadhyay, IIT Kanpur professors. I was telling that, sir, this outside IIT Kanpur, this Phatphati, it's a diesel engine based auto. Fata, 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 lot of noise, lot of diesel, lot of smoke. And we claim that we are flying in space. I don't think this is a great technology. We are very down. Reason is that we were lacking material technology. Germans, it has happened to Japanese as well. They had mechanical watches. No, sorry, it has happened to Switzerland people. They had mechanical watches. They are very advanced in mechanical watches. Even today, they sell 1 lakh rupees one watch. I also had one. Then came that cartridge technology. Japanese have adapted. They dominated whole market by that cartridge watch. My friend Professor J. Harman, our leader in achieving the new technology, Professor Saad Parvez Sahab, my colleague and student also, PhD student. He is director, North Campus, Kashmir University. And my, I will call him lieutenant. He is really my lieutenant. He is coordinator for alumni affairs as well. He is going to be associate dean. So he is another member. We are the crew. Of course, our leader is Professor A.M. Bhatt Sahab, and we are going to fly, inshallah. So, with this team and other, participants are important. They are the passengers. I will always talk in terms of air technology. So there's a crew, there's an aircraft. Okay, there are passengers. We have to take off.
Dr. Dinesh, Dr. Sandeep is there. I hope I have not Dr. Dinesh and my dear students, colleagues and participants. First of all, let me congratulate Professor Saad for having taken this initiative, and then he has been running these programs often now and then. I have to tell you that the seamless continuity of events is what makes past, present, and future. I remember having been in one of the classes, probably L7, Professor Bhatt used to teach us fluid mechanics, fluid machinery, and we used to follow Japanese. May not be that fresh with me. I have reminiscences that those lectures, delivered by him, and subsequently he being our principal and having been a great beacon of encouragement for all of us, those things have spoken out in form of all the faculty members that belong to that era. And he has worked as a principal in a very difficult time. I hope that God does not show us again that kind of a time. It was very challenging. So I welcome you, sir, to the program. Now, you see, they say, tell me the taste of the man, and I will tell you his character. You see, if you find that there are things which are happening in your surroundings, even if you are a poet, you are not getting affected, I think there's something wrong with your poetry. That there is, probably ecstasy with the people kept. That is this the way human civilization should have grown, and beyond a point you find that human beings are helpless and helpless in a number of pockets in the world even this time. And therefore, when we learn about new technologies, we should not lose the sight that we have to be of help to the human beings in totality, in wholesome approach. Not that some humans are able to control other humans. Okay? I wish this program a great success. They say the woods are lovely, dark and deep. I have got promises to keep, miles to go before I sleep, miles to go before I sleep.
Take lot of vegetables, lot of fruit, at least 3 liters of water each day, and never smoke. God has given human being intelligence to decide for himself or herself what is best for him or her. We must use being in 10th class in school. A classmate was close to me, offered me a cigarette. He was smoking because his father was a contractor, he had a lot of money. My father was a very, very poor person. I refused to smoke. I told him I can't afford. That was one reason. The second reason I gave was that I don't think there is any benefit out of smoking to me. At that age, I had these concepts that I must not do a thing which is not good for me. We all know the harmful effects of smoking. If we use God-given intelligence for our benefit, we must never start. If we have started, we must abandon it. And as a policy, people in every state, every corner of the country are being encouraged to go in for modern technologies. Self-entrepreneurs, once you take up your jobs, your units, set up your units, you will require finance from financial institutions. I will tell you first that after superannuation from here, my son was a graduate in science. He did not like to do anything for getting a job in government or elsewhere. He wanted to be a self-entrepreneur. I supported him. we are, by the grace of God, doing well. And my experience is that all entrepreneurs need finances. You must be very careful in selecting the source of the finance. Bank loans may be easily available, but you have to manage the loans in such a judicious manner that you must never default. Take only as much loan as is just required. Create your own finances, your revenues. Don't depend much on loans. Of course, without loans, one cannot run a unit, one cannot start a unit. But you must make use of the finances very judiciously. Otherwise, we have seen in India, throughout everywhere, some units fail. Why do they fail? They fail mainly because they do not manage their finances judiciously. The modern technology is our new, we must adopt it. We have to keep our place in the world, high above many countries in the world. I was given only 3 minutes, but I think I have spoken much more than that. I thank you very much. Next.
So this is the chain which is being involved in additive manufacturing. You have a CAD data. You give STL file to the machine. When you give the STL file, you set the process parameters, how it has to be fabricated, and you get the part, and which is like that. Next. Just come over here.
Fused deposition modeling, or
This machine is
FDM,
there.
is a
Never
layer
there.
additive manufacturing process that uses production-grade thermoplastic materials to raw FDM parts have visible layer lines. However, service providers offer multiple finishing options to create smooth, even surface parts. FDM is utilized in a number of industries, including aerospace, automotive, industrial, commercial, and medical.
Well, this is the machine what we are, not the same model. So this is the machine similar machine. It is Fortis 450 MC. Specifications of the Fortis 450 MC. So I used 30 years we have been using titanium over there. So this is biocompatible. The implants can be put inside the body over there. That is commercially pure titanium. Well, so these are the other list of the materials what can be used in FDM. Next. So these are the fill patterns, just how much strength I want and accuracy over there. Next. These are the process parameters I won't be discussing now because I finished with these things. Once we have done it, we can proceed further. No issue. Let's go further. Okay. These are the scaffolds. We can make scaffolds also with 3D printing over there. It means scaffolds are being used for tissue regeneration. Just like a scaffold when we build our house, we give a support structure. So these very scaffolds are nothing but just like bioresorbable, biocompatible materials. Fine. So with passage of time, they get absorbed into our body, and the cells what we have put over there, the cell growth takes place, and the tissue is being formed. So this is another area in which we are using, but we are using bio plotters over there for making the tissues over there. Next, please. This was the second part, what I believe, which was made on the FDM machine. Mohammed Muslim, who happened to have good contact in power station, 20 minutes, 36 hours. So the electricity went, but only went for 5 minutes, I think so. Thanks to Almighty that we could happen to get a very good part.
I have a question. You said I have a question.
I just put it on the picture. CT scan data as an input. Mimics is the software. I extracted the information for the patient of Belgium. Prosthesis design, used 3-matic software over there, fine. So you can see some operations of like mirror imaging over there. From CT scan data, what I do is you might be seeing some curve also over here. It is a long journey. I could ask if you could give me one lecture and I will take the trial version of the software. So this curve we had drawn on the CT scan, on the 3D model of the patient. We do curve analysis. How much is the tangency over there on paper, because we have to do. But anyway, I put it his name because I was playing with the software whether I could write the things on the CAD model. Of I did this very thing, writing his name on it. Okay, just back. We visualize, there is a command tool, we can visualize that how much down it is and how it is matching with it. So gray color and how much down. Next please. So this is the titanium mesh which we got from the hospital, because presently we use metal based 3D printers, direct, metal, laser, sintering. What our Professor Dinesh has arranged in MSME. So wonderful job he has done. We should give him a big hand, because we were not having this very machine, metal based machine, so that implant is designed, manufactured and directly inserted into the patient.